Hi folks, I'm Schaefer and I'm excited once again to be with you. I know last time we had gotten together and talked on principles, we talked a little bit about accelerating the pace. We talked about the fact that a lot of times what happens to your dreams and the areas of life that you're going after is the pace is way too low. And that's why you need to speed it up, because if you don't speed up the pace in your life, a lot of times what happens is you get caught up and you get caught up in a situation where you lose interest in what you're doing. And we talked about how you can take an opportunity to tap into someone else's life, to be able to find someone else that's doing exactly what you are doing, and try to model that life, and try to make that what you're doing. Because sometimes we're trying to reinvent the wheel. We're trying to take our lives and structure everything in it and learn everything about it and all that, and make our own way. And I know I like using the example of going to Chicago. Okay, if I go to Chicago now, I can get down there in about 3 hours. But if I had to sit there and find my own way, in other words, make my own road and make everything that I needed to get down to Chicago, not using existing transportation process, it would take me a long time. It would take me probably, months, if not years, to get to Chicago. But now, with what we have today, I tap into something else that's already been laid out for me. And that's how we accelerate our life and the process of our life. We find opportunities to look into other people's lives and see how they're doing it, and use some of the roadway that's already been placed for each and every one of us. Another area I want to talk about today is making your life matter. And that's where in our life, the most important thing I can ever encourage anybody to do is make your life matter. And how do you do that? Well, a lot of times it's all about your perspective. And so many people will sit in life and they'll look at life, they either look at their past or they will look at the present and they'll say, man, this is terrible. I'm not going anyplace. And you get a mental condition for yourself, realizing that, I'm probably hopeless. Nothing's ever going to happen in my life, because look at my past. Look at where I'm at today. Well, I want to tell you, you can take a different perspective in life. And what I want you to do is jump way ahead until the end of your life. And look at the end of your life, what do you want to see in your life at the end? What do you want to have said about you at the very end? Because what happens then, you get a different perspective. You start to realize, I got quite a few years in front of me, and I can do things. So perhaps I can start making my life matter. And realizing that, taking every day, every year, every decade, whatever it might be, I'm going to put as much as I can in there. Because you know what? At the end, when all is said and done, I really do want my life to matter, and I really do want your life to matter. And realize it's a lot to do with perspective. And so many people are caught up and trapped right now in the perspective that nothing ever is great is going to happen in their life. Well, that doesn't have to be that way. If you can look at time you got in front of you, you can get yourself in a position where you're seeing it a different way and realizing how valuable each and every day is. I'm going to leave you with that. I want to thank you once again for being with us this week, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much.